How much of you is truly living? And when I mean living, I'm saying if you were to put a percentage on it, are you 40% your genuine self, 50%, 60%? Perhaps you don't even know. Perhaps you feel you've been in this identity crisis for years and you have no idea who you even are anymore. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to think? And in fact, maybe the weight of that mystery has been so burdened on you that you maybe don't even care. Now, I don't believe that. I believe at a deep level we care and we want to feel as genuine as possible, express our fullest potential. We just need to know how. What I would say is there are two parts of you. The first part is the one that you present day to day, is the one you express to your friends, the one that you present in groups, maybe at work, the performer that we have. And this has utility. It's helped us get by in life. It's helped us make friends, helped us maybe stay out of trouble, avoid ridicule. Maybe we were ridiculed or bullied a lot as children and maybe neglected, and we've had to create a persona that protects, and perhaps that there are elements of ourselves and traits of ourselves that we've been told that is not good, that is bad, and so we must put it away, stuff it into the back closet. This leads me into now the second aspect of you, which is the repressed desires, motivations, emotions that sit and bubble within. We like to think of these parts of ourselves as bad. For me to feel insane amounts of desire for a particular woman or a particular career or a vision for the world is bad. Those are not traits that I should express. But there's something within that people misunderstand. Within the traits, within the emotions and the stories that we have been pushing into the shadow, lies within it, at the center of it, your power. There is power in there. There is creative power in there. And by neglecting and pushing and suppressing, disowning, you are limiting your full potential. You see, we have been made to feel like there are good behaviors and bad behaviors, good ideas, bad ideas. And of course, in the extreme cases, there are. But the very tool of having things compartmentalized and split, we often throw the baby out with the bathwater. We let go of things that were actually of benefit to our lives, but we cast it away. We misjudged. And the habit just stacks on itself as years go by. And so there's a delicate game within the shadow, within the aspects of you that we ignore and we do not present, much like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. There's a presentation that might be performative and charismatic and maybe funny, or maybe we act cool, confident. But on the other side, there is this deep repressed anger, frustration, and ugliness that exists. As often I read in in psychology the inferior self. We consider it an inferior self. What has happened when you investigate that shadow element? What happens? At first, it's frightening to see the aspect of you that you have not wanted to look at, to see the potential of what you can do when you fully embody anger, when you fully embody envy and lust, how ugly it can be. And this is why the razor's edge is to never embody, to never possess that power. Because we all know what can happen when we get angry, when we get vengeful, frustrated, bitter. It's a powerful force. But if we understand how to dance with it, how to integrate it, harmonize it, and not reject, that power is infinite. Who even knows your potential when you integrate these two forces? Because they exist within you. And there are two options. You can fragment and split, which then creates an internal conflict. And then therefore you start to have to project because you are not contending with it. And therefore then someone has to be an enemy in your life. There has to be an enemy. That shadow needs to express. It needs to move and flow. And so instead of contending from within, we will draw a line and attack somebody else. Make somebody else the villain. And so when you first do it, it's scary. But then comes this peace and calm when you get over that hump. The peace and calm that will sit within you, knowing what you're capable of, knowing your limitations, will bring you a clarity that you have never felt before. And it's something that I have felt and I continue to feel as I progress on this integration journey and help others who are going through identity loss and wanting to integrate their life, their ego and soul, having them come along with me as well and guide them on their way as much as possible. There is potential in you that if you can only touch for a moment, you will never go back. And so today I want to make a call to action to you to begin the process. And what's the process? Stop rejecting the things within you. Start integrating the things within you that you do not want to look at, that you want to neglect and push away and think you're better than. It's part of you. It is you. Harmonize it with the light that you have. Because within the shadow, always remember this, at the center of the shadow exists creative power unimagined. A force unimagined. If you want to go deeper with something like this and you want to be a part of my community, you can click the button below and you can book a call with me one-on-one and have me guide you through an identity loss of whatever you're going through in the moment. If you want me to hold space for you, that way we can navigate through that process. Or you could be somebody going through the integration phase, integrating the ego and soul, and you want to have guidance and mentorship through that. Again, click that button and book a call with me one-on-one. Or you can sign up to my mailing list. Sign up to my mailing list. I'm going to send you my 3-step identity rebuilding guide. It's a toolkit that you can use to navigate identity loss and help you towards ego-soul integration. It is an absolute pleasure for me to present this to you, and I am so excited to share space with you for those of you that want to work with me personally. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next video.